Hey, how's it going, guys?
What up, peeps?
So my name is Roberto Guido.
My name's Marissa Lewis.
And together we are
the Dos Cocos Locos.
And welcome to our channel. For those of you who are new with us, we basically started by selling coconuts at the beach, and now we do photography and videography full time. And there's been a lot of steps along the way, but here we are.
Yeah. And in this video, we are talking about how we are opening up a library.
AKA, that's why we have all these books. We actually have more, but it just would have been too crazy if we put all our books on the table. So, yes.
So here's some of them.
So, Marissa, let's talk about how we even came up with this idea.
So, I've always wanted to have a library. We have a ton of bookshelves over there that you can't see, but that are filled. So I've always wanted to have like a massive library in like our house one day.
And that's always kind of like been the goal. So we slowly have been hoarding all these books.
Accumulating.
Okay, that's
sounds better than hoarding. We've been accumulating these books over time. It's just a few of them. We have a bunch more, but reading is cool, and we want to share that with the world.
True.
Basically, reading is how we even got to where we are today.
That's true.
We were both biology majors in college, which we talk about often. Not often enough, I guess. People still don't know that. But we were biology majors in college, so the fact that we're doing photo and video now and owning like a business is far left of where we were.
That really doesn't make sense. And now that we're thinking about opening up a library, and we're still like photographers and videographers, but we're thinking about opening up a library, that still doesn't make sense either. Yeah. So we always kind of just like keeping people on their toes.
Exactly.
Like, don't put us in a box. You can't tell us what to do.
Nope. So basically, we've learned a lot about business and about ourselves from all these books that are on the table.
And just like life stuff as well.
Yeah.
Finances. We both kind of come from a family where finances was never really taught. It was kind of just save money, and that's about it. Never really where to put our money once we got our money.
And a lot of people have that in their lives.
And
so
that's pretty
finances, marketing, just like self-discovery, all of these books have just been a big part
for real
of how we got to where we are now. So one of the reasons we're opening up a library is that education is really important, and further continuing your education even after you're done with college, or even if you don't go to college, like
you should still be reading books because
you need to read books.
And if you think about it the right way, like books are basically everybody's like main top topics that they wish to share with the world. So it's already like for the most part, it's gonna be very specific, but also very high quality knowledge because think about it, if an author writes a book, they want to make sure what's in that book is good stuff that actually helps people, because that's how they're gonna end up selling more books. So the books that are on the shelves that we found and come across are really good because it's really high quality knowledge that we can apply to our lives, and then we can just continue to grow that way. So there it is. I don't really know where I was going with that.
I'm really not sure.
That's okay.
But education. Furthering your education is important. School is, important.
Yeah, but school doesn't really teach you what to do with your money, which is kind of weird because you go to school in order to learn a certain skill set so that way you can get a job that will eventually lead to money. But they don't teach you what to do with that money, kind of. Yeah. Or
the reason we're talking about this is because a lot of the books that we focus on are finance-based and business-based.
True.
Because you never learn about that.
But we also
have
like fun, like story-based ones too.
True. But most of them are going to be about like
just becoming like a better person.
Just
basically.
Be better.
Yeah. Because there's always room to grow. Like no matter where you're at in life, there's always room to grow.
For real. And because we are so I don't want to say like ill-knowledged, but like not.
I never read any books when I was in high school besides the stuff that they told me to read. So,
really?
Yeah, like I hated books.
I
have a lot of catching up to do, but
I always loved books. But I read like a lot of like more story books. I didn't really.
Not like stuff that you can apply in your life stuff.
Exactly. So like now that we're reading a lot more of like actual knowledge and I don't know. It's books are cool, man.
Yeah, and
you learn so much that like you would have never thought to learn about. Like, for example, the first book that kind of started this whole thing off is Rich Dad Poor Dad. True. I don't even think we have it on the table because it's still in my backpack because I'm currently reading it
rereading it 2 years later. That's how powerful it is.
But that book kind of started it all and sparked our entire business.
Yeah, for real.
Because it taught us how to like not just be an employee but be an employer.
Yeah. And honestly, it came in like the perfect time because I was starting my first year as a high school science teacher. Marissa was working at a full-time job too. And then it's kind of crazy because if we didn't have that mindset that book kind of put in our brains and in our hearts, like the new paycheck I was getting would have been crazy amount to me. It would have been like, oh my God, this is way crazier. Because I went from making like about $10,000 working at a college job to almost $40,000 as an adult job, and
which like sounds
which is like a pretty crazy amount
really
because it's 4 times. I know, but like to me,
yeah,
it was 4 times the amount I was making. So I'm like, wow, I'm really making some good money. But then I realized that's how you can get trapped into a job that you don't like, because you end up becoming dependent on that type of income. But then you're too afraid to try anything new. So that scared the crap out of me. So that book really helped me formulate how I should view money and how to get the fuck out of there, basically, because that was some scary shit.
So a synopsis is that it's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki wrote it. He grew up with a dad who had a ton of schooling, was very educated, had several master's degrees. I think he even had like PhD or whatever. He was very heavily involved in the school system, and then his rich dad was his friend's dad, who only went up to the eighth grade.
Yeah, 8th grade dropout.
And owned a lot of businesses and was a very wealthy man. So he basically learned life skills from both of those dads and was able to kind of forge his own path, and he's an incredible investor now.
Yeah. So we're actually thinking about making its own separate series, because the knowledge that we've learned from that we feel like it's super important and people should know about it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make our own series based off of the 6 lessons that he talks about in that book. So keep a lookout for that.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Bomb ass book.
Anyway,
good. We got some bomb ass books and we just want to share it with the world. We already start like, whenever we read a book and then we meet someone new and they're like, oh, I wish I knew more about this topic, we already give out our books.
Yeah.
So now
it just makes sense. We're already kind of doing it. Yeah, exactly. Marissa got this like cute little Barnes and Noble set. You can't really see it, but it's like, let's go this way. It has like a little stamp, so you can do like the return date.
And a little checkout
checkout sheets and stuff. So we're like, let's just open up our own library.
It's gonna be cute as fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute. And yeah, and we also kind of want to create this library just because we know how awesome it is to be able to read a book and then talk about it with someone who's also currently reading or read that book.
Yeah.
Because then you're able to kind of be like, oh my God, that's crazy. I never even thought about this. Talk about ideas. So there's kind of 2 different types of people. There's people that talk about other people, and there's people that talk about ideas.
Yeah.
And we kind of gravitate towards the people that talk about ideas because that's where the cool stuff really happens. So we kind of want to create a culture / community that talks about ideas, but not only talks about ideas, but actually pushes each other to do them. So that's kind of what this whole Coco Loco library is going to be about.
Oh yeah.
And we just want to give you guys like the inside scoop because we're going to promote it and it's going to be dope, and we'll see where it goes.
It's going to be bomb.
People might really like it, people might not. Either way, we're going to be happy because we're just trying something else.
Right? So we're going to have like a whole collection of books. It's going to probably be like a subscription. We got to work out some details.
Yeah,
but
we'll figure it out.
There's going to be coffee. There's going to be snacks. There's going to be library hours.
Beanbag chair, probably.
Oh, definitely. We got to get a beanbag chair. Maybe more than one. Probably more than one.
Scented candles.
Oh. That's all you need. A beanbag chair, some books,
snacks,
and some scented candles.
And snacks, probably.
And snacks.
Because everybody likes it.
There'll definitely be snacks and coffee. So
library hours. We're still working out the process. You'll figure it out. You'll see it as it goes. Probably this video will probably post it around the time when we announce it.
Yeah.
So people can kind of get a better idea of what it's going to be about. We just want to let you guys know first because you guys are the real MVPs.
Yeah.
So.
And it's going to be dope. And if you have a bomb ass book collection that you have been accumulating over the years and want to share with your friends, share them with your friends. And if you're not reading books, you need to start reading books.
True.
If you have questions about books that are finance / businessy, we've read quite a few. So ask us some questions. Yeah. If you have a topic that you want to know more about, marketing or finance, finance is a big ass deal.
It really
our
is.
whole life revolves around.
If you think about it, if you don't take the time to, a lot of people go out here and they don't take the time to learn how money works.
Yeah.
But they're still too busy trying to get rich quick or just try to make a lot of money, but they don't want to learn how money works in general.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to achieve it because it's going to be so much harder. Trust us, because we literally spent a whole year trying to figure this out, and then we're like, we just got to go back to the basics. So we want to try to help you guys avoid the problems that we've come across because we know we wish we would have done this earlier.
Exactly.
So that's what this whole video is about.
Yep.
So just being dope, basically.
If you have a book collection, start a freaking library.
True.
Share it with your friends. If you don't, if you have questions, ask those questions.
True. If you have books
Down in.
that you already read but don't want to do the library part but want to donate as well.
Yeah, we're gonna be
hit
accepting
us up.
donations.
Yeah.
También.
So and then we'll actually be like donated by, and then we can either put your Instagram handle, or if you have your own business, you can put your own business as well. You know, some marketing as well.
Oh, yeah.
Promotion.
This is gonna be a big
So,
thing.
I think we're onto something. We're really excited to launch this, and yeah, this is just kind of like to kind of show where it goes. Who knows? Maybe one day like we have like our own like bookstore and stuff, and we're like, yep, this is how we started.
Right?
We love doing that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
We're just really recording this videos for us in the future when this
Yeah.
actually is like.
But
a
also
big
to help
popular
you
thing.
guys like learn some stuff too.
True.
But yeah.
Kind of both. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. We're gonna get this thing rolling.
My hands are sweating.
I know, mine too. I'm like,
God,
oh,
jeez.
this is a good idea. When my
Yeah.
hands start sweating, it's usually a good idea.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be great. Well, that's it.
All right, guys. So
If you
we'll
have questions
see.
about books,
Hit us up
Hit us
either
up.
in the comments below or on Instagram.
DM us.
Honestly, Twitter
Twitter.
is probably where it's at.
we are also on
Yeah,
Twitter.
not a lot of people know we have a Twitter, so that's probably the best way to get in contact with us.
It really is.
And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. We drop a new video every Wednesday at 2 p.m. So we'll see you then.
Bye.
Peace.